and why it wasn't showing my full window before with my presets and edits over here. We're going to do this again. So let's see. Let's get this going over here. I'm going to be doing a live Q&A from my photo journey, capturing a retreat that I did recently and doing some live edits. So if you have questions, leave them in the comments. Let's see if this is showing up. So internet. Let's see if it works. Can't post messages to some channels. All right. Well, I will do my best to stay mindful of where the chat is happening. And yeah, if you have any comments, I will do my best to find them. However, this is about editing these photos, prioritizing this rather than prioritizing the live stream so I can get this done. So I recently made this preset over here called Baja Vibes, and I'm liking it. I feel like it works really well with, well, I feel like it's been working really well for the landscape. So what's fun at the very beginning, what's neat about all of the way of putting, you know, a photo book together and telling a story from beginning to end is it's kind of very similar to my editing style of editing from the beginning to end and doing it this way. I get to kind of see how the story progresses. So right now it's just pretty straightforward. From the preset I made, just applying it to every photo. And then when I get to a new scene like this one, just kind of going before and after. See how I like it. I'm going to bring down the clarity in this, or the texture. Yeah, soften up the texture. We'll just put that at 0. A little bit of clarity is nice. A little too orange though, so we're going to go into the saturation. You see here, plus 65. Double click on that and it's going to drop it back to 0. That's looking much nicer. Looks like we're losing some purple right there for those flowers. Yeah. So for this photo, I'll bring those back. Then we'll just hit previous to apply that same filter to this. Now this one will be a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is undo that and then click Baja Vibes. And here it goes from this to that. Retains some of the green without that neon. The neonness. I feel like it's too neon here. This feels more true to what it was. We can even desaturate these oranges a bit. Not too much though. I'll apply an entirely separate filter, or I guess preset onto this. That's why I like this. So this is another one that I made. This is really neat. Call it HSL 0, hue, saturation, luminance. It essentially just desaturates everything over here. And it does pre-apply some texture and clarity to bring the detail through here a little bit. And then, some exposure adjustments. This is one of my favorite ways of editing. Thanks, Emily. Yes, very beautiful. And the way that I like to edit this is by desaturating all the colors and then coming back and applying just the colors that are present in the image. And what that does is it gives it a more natural look in my experience. And I get to adjust only what is there versus, like this aqua color only shows up back here in this pool, so I can really manipulate how much comes through there. Same with the blue. You can see only the blue is on this, except there's blue because blue is a primary color. There's blue throughout this image, and as we bring it out, we only apply it where it matters. And you can kind of see like blue in the whites, depending on the white balance of how your image is shot. So by taking all of the color out, we only apply back what is necessary. And then we can complement those colors on the color wheel. Yeah, well, it looks like YouTube has the ability to take my chats from Restream to YouTube. For some reason, it just isn't able to do that for Facebook. Good to know. That'd be great. I don't want this to have a stupid edit. Okay. Well, I'm just going to start moving through. Let's move through these edits quickly, because no need to be here longer than I have to. And I mean that in terms of editing. I enjoy talking about this stuff, so if y'all have questions, happy to answer them. Actually, I'm going to share this YouTube link. Make this like a pinned comment. Oh, sweet. Okay. These whites are super blown out. Bring those highlights all the way down and boost the white. Bring the color back. Get the detail in those trees. This is interesting. You see my skew is off right here, and it's lined up here. So I'll be going in. Right now, I'm only applying artistic color edits to these images. I will be going through them for cropping and skewing, changing the perspective on those at another time. If we get through all of these images tonight, that's the next step. So I have no idea how long I'm going to want to, or how long I'm going to choose to sit here and work on these tonight, because I also don't have glasses. Staring at a screen all day, and I've misplaced my blue blocking glasses. I may stop earlier than I was thinking to protect my eyes. All right, the retreatants. It's something that I learned. They're called people who go on retreats. I guess in the retreat community are called retreatants. I guess retreaters is a less supportive or a less empowering word. They are retreatants. Yeah, I did a great job on this preset. I'm really happy with it. So let me see if this is, oh, this isn't even the right preset. So let's make it. Create preset. Bam, let's call this Baja Vibes Resaturated. Or boosted. Baja Vibes Boosted. Keep everything. Transform, lens correction, gestation, vignetting, yes. Calibration, color grading, detail. I'm just looking to make sure that crop isn't selected in this. So we're going to create. Now we got Baja Vibes Boosted. So this is desaturated, and the exposure I think is, yeah, turned down. So boosted is we're essentially brightening the image, and oh man, I brought those highlights. I saved that with the highlights brought down. Okay, so maybe update with current settings. Cool. So let me readjust these highlights back to 0. And then update with current settings. And it's just going to make it a better, or at least in my case, a more uniform place to start, instead of like completely crushing these highlights on most images. When I originally set them to this image, these are completely blown out, as you can see in this graph here. So now when we go here, apply that boosted, that looks great. Boosted, Baja Boosted. Since I've already been working on this image, I'm going to straighten it up because I know I've already edited this crop. And it still looks too straight to me. So, since I've already funked with it, cool. And since this is, you know, a long exposure image and it's very vibrant, neither of these are really going to work very well, because this is really, I mean, these will completely take the colors out. So let's start over and give it a custom edit. And there's like these red, like these reds probably have no purpose to be in this image, and this is all the way saturated. So this is why I really enjoy this, is because I can really dial in, you know, how much of each of these, you know, yellow, it really doesn't need to be this yellow that's, you know, on me for the white balance of this image. You know, I can bring the green back aqua, so you don't even need aqua really. Just changes the color of the green. Leave that out. Blue. Yeah, soften that blue with that water. Now that I'm seeing the red, I can bring this right in here. The red actually fills in that negative space there. So this actually bringing a little bit of the red back does support this image, just a little bit. We drop those highlights, really bring some detail back. I'm gonna clean that up right there. It's gonna be the magenta. All right, moving on. This photo is a photo that whoa, what is happening? My volume thing is just like tripping out right now. This is so strange. Excuse me a moment while I attempt to figure this out. Why is this happening? This is weird. What is causing my sound to do this?